Pokémon Legends ZA introduced a lot of new Mega Evolutions, and I'm a big fan of all of them. And with the Mega Dimension DLC right around the corner, let's reflect on those Megas that the base game introduced by completely ruining them in Spore. Oh yeah, and of course a spoiler warning for anything about the base game of ZA. With that said, here we go! Alright, who's up first? Okay, Mega Scrafty. That's a good one to start with. I don't know how I'm going to do the hood though. That's going to be interesting. We kind of got the right color to start off with, and very loosely a similar shape. I can add these eyes here. Look guys, it's Scrafty! The hardest part about this is that we're going to have to make a jacket. And I have no idea how I'm going to do the jacket and the jeans. But first, let's make, yeah. Really bad posture, by the way. Get that checked out now. But we can get the eyes out of the way. Pretty sure there's some... Yeah, here we go. Yeah! Let's do the mouth while we're here. We want one that's a little moody. Shows off a little bit of teeth. Kind of like this if it was upside... Okay, it doesn't work as well upside down. I guess it's always smiling. This is really making me realize I don't have that many mouths. I can shrink it. I can make it a little wider like this. I feel like that shouldn't be the best option. But right now, what I'm seeing is that it might be. Oh man, this one sucks already. Next I want to do the arms, because it's got very skinny arms. Essentially, just like this. Stay here for now, we'll make pockets for you shortly so you can hang around in them. I guess that leads me on to the legs. So the legs are going to be different, because the legs are pretty baggy, because I got them jeans. So I got to do something baggy like this. And it's almost like you got shoes. That kind of works, right? Loosely. It loosely works. Let me do the spikes on the head as well while I remember. Like this there. Although that's really gross to look at from this angle. It might look better with the shark fin. Let's try that. Before we do the jacket, I actually want to paint first. I want to make sure that I can get the white on the legs. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of white on the legs, although I was hoping it would cover the entirety of the legs. Doesn't look like anything covers the whole legs. They all stop just a bit short of where I want them to go. Yeah, that definitely makes it hard to choose one that's right. Also, I want to see, if I make this red, does this make the horns at the top red? It does! Okay, we got that at least. That may not have worked out as well, but you know what, let's try and get the coat in. Let's see how it works. So this is going to be an interesting case of me using arms, because arms are the solution to everything. We want elbowless arms for here. Kind of like that, swaying. But we want them to keep hands on the end, because if we keep hands on the end, then they get the white marks. And then we just try and mix them together a bit like this. And I mean, that's that's kind of a coat. Maybe. But it's a start, right? It's a beginning. Oh, and of course, we got sleeves as well. There we go. The sleeves can go out this way. And then we have the hood afterwards, which is going to also be a bit tricky. I wonder if I can copy this again and make it go upwards. Would that help at all? I do something like this here. Oh, I'm out of money already? Please forgive me. Too many parts? What do you mean too many parts? I mean, I can kind of see why too many parts. Everything's a little too complex right now. Oh, I can't copy. This a little forward, so it's like a hood. I want to say we're done. We're at max complexity, by the way. This creature cannot get any more complex. And you know what? I'm not even going to look at the painting. We've already given it colors. Let's see how it came out. The white, oddly... It's barely working, but it's oddly starting to, you know? I mean, oh my god, what? Ooh. Oh, that's disgusting. It's like you're trapped in thick spider webs. Oh man, that is gross. But the only problem I have right now is that I really don't like that. The only problem I have right now is that the limbs don't go white all of the way. But for the most part, this is what I want. I mean, there's this. Like, what if on this I made it white? But then it would do the regular limbs too. If I were to do that, it would make it fully white, but it'd make things I don't want white to become white. But then we lose the red spots on the top. That's got me wondering, is there something I can do about that? Look at that bald head. And let's find out, does that turn red? I just need a red hairdo, that's all I need. No, they're all white. Why? They're not part of the coat. This is literally the details. Why don't they take the details coloring? Please. Yes. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Walk around with your fully white jacket and your disgusting stretches. A slight improvement, but is it good? No. How about you do a little bit of punches? Oh yeah, I forgot I made your coat arms. Everything you do is through your clothes. Everyone's gonna get folded by the drip. Let's take a look at the... Oh my god, those eyes. The baby actually looks pretty decent. What is happening to your head? What was that? It's stretched. You're concaving. Your head is elapsing. Oh no. This is the downside of making the hood out of arms. This is horrifying. They're flapping like birds. You need to go to the hospital now. Alright, number 2, what are you gonna be? Ooh, Dragalge. This is gonna be interesting. Mega Dragalge definitely reminds me a lot of the jellyfish from Shark Tale. Ooh, I don't even know where to start with this one. It's such a weird shape. It's like a W in a way. So, let's make a W. Oh, please. That's a W, right? Let's give you your head, which obviously, you have this shape head. I know you don't have a mouth, but this is a really fitting head shape. I mean, come on. Unless you have the beak. Do you want the beak instead? You want to be a bird? No, you don't want to be a bird. That's what I thought. We'll just let you growl a little bit, okay? But no biting. You don't bite. Wait, you don't even need a mouth there. Because we got the power of arms. Screw trying to figure out your shape. I can just make it. That actually, honestly, that fits pretty well. Oh yeah, this is Dragalge time. We're gonna give you your eyes. I know we can get some evil red eyes like this. So now here's where I get a little stuck. I guess I do the head dressing, which, surprise, it's arms time. I hope you like arms, because you're gonna be seeing a lot of them today. So I mean, if we do it back like this, that's sort of the rough shape, right? Maybe instead of the normal arms, I try and do something that's 3-jointed. And I like this. Okay, this may be a little too muscly, but maybe it'll work. It does sort of thicken in the middle, so let's not rule it out straight away. I'm starting to feel a lot less confident about this one. You do have antennae, or horns, which I want to recreate with these things. If I were to turn it sideways, make them a little more loopy like this, yeah. Okay. I put them on the inside like this. Put them there like that. Okay. I mean, loosely that kind of works. And then there would be a ball in the middle up here. We'll come back to that. Before I get too carried away, I can't forget that there's going to be some small actual arms coming down from the head, like from here. Like very thin and small. There we go. And it's got very, I guess, leafy bottom hands. Like this. Oh, am I already out of complexity? I'm too complex. I can't help. I'm sorry? Did I do something wrong? Huh? Where did it go? What's it doing all the way over there? Excuse me? Can you bring your eye back, please? What's happened to you? We're just not going to question that anymore. Anyway, this sort of goes out like this. And we have leaves on it. I'll add a little bit of... Now, if it will let me, it will. Big leaves on the end like this. There we go. This is so stupid. Oh, and of course, I can't forget, we got a tail as well, which has its own set of leaves at the back. Ooh, beautiful. Still bothered by the lack of bits at the top up here. Ooh, I think I figured out how to fix it. Line it up like that, shrink it down a little bit. There we go. That's kinda it. And of course, before I forget, we gotta sneak in a little mouth, so you're gonna... right there. Because otherwise the game will complain. Okay, you have immediately snapped your neck. That's fine. That's fine. Let's paint. Oh my god, you hate this. Your neck is breaking. Don't laugh at me, you are a horror show. Stop doing that. Oh my god, stop doing it. You're sick. You're twisted. You have a slight coating of brown. Stop yelling. This guy does not like being alive. And then on the outside of your legs, I guess you have sort of a pink. A bit like that. Oh, that does kind of work. This is meant to be brown. That is very clearly pink. I can have this, but that's going to ruin everything. Yeah, that's already ruined everything. I'm not even going to let it fully load in. Yeah, strangely enough, I think this might be the best look that we can get. I think this might be the best we can do. Let's take it out for a walk. With its eyes attached this time. Oh my god, look at that head bob. This is someone acknowledging everything they passed. You are aware of your surroundings. What a strange looking creature. But it is somewhat resemblant. I'd hope it is. I know it is. I believe in my ability. Let's look at the babies. The babies, I mean, they kind of look like what you'd expect. Oh my god, their heads are even worse. They are crashing out. What a beautiful creature. Definitely not horrifying. Definitely not horrifying. Alright, let's move on very quickly from that one. Oh, Excadrill. Okay, this one's going to be nice. Let's get some drilling in. Okay, so we want sort of a humanoid-ish body. It stands pretty upright, but it's very pear-shaped. Maybe like this? I mean, kinda. Maybe a little longer. So what do we want from this guy? We want a lot of very, very long drills. So I'm going to make a rare decision, and I'm going to go straight into the arms. Because I know what I want to do. There we go. That's a pretty good drill, wouldn't you say? Yeah, Excadrill. But my idea is that within these arms are little arms. And these are where the hands reside. With your thumb sticking out there. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, we have the one on top of your head. There we go. All good. All good. Yeah, that is, yeah. So now we need some eyes. I mean, these are pretty good eyes for Excadrill, right? I mean, they stick out a little bit, but that's sort of the expression that it's making. It's a pretty flat mouth, too. Like this. And don't worry, I won't forget the nose. What do you think, Excadrill? Pretty good, huh? Wow, we're making really good progress on this, huh? Let's just be glad you got very normal legs. Okay, stop jumping. So be careful, be careful. Watch where you're swinging those things. This seems appropriate. And then we just squish you down a little bit like that. Anyway, you also have a little bit of a bone thing on you, like this. So let's make that big. Let's turn that around because it's facing upwards. There we go. And of course, I can't forget the padding back here as well. Let's color. I may be regretting my decision already. This is garbage. I just realized, how am I going to differentiate the drills from the fur? Alright, here we go, here we go. This is going to work perfectly. This is going to work adequately. I guess we're still having the same issues as last time. It doesn't go all the way down the arm when it should. But for the most part, it does, right? And then we want red on the detail. And because we got red on the detail, we get red on this spike here. Which also means we can use this like this, and then like that. We have our drill pieces. Like I can do that, and then I can do the same here. Hold on. This has worked out miraculously. Kinda works. It's a little too red, but it kinda works. Like we want a sort of blood orange like this. Yeah, like this. It's kinda working. And I do want something on the stomach as well, because you do have a red patch on your stomach. Like, does this do it? Probably not. Oh, it does. It does do that. Gives you a little bit on the back as well, which is good, actually. Oh, this has actually worked out really well. Are we winning? We might actually be winning. This is Excadrill. This somehow worked out, I think. This was hideous at the beginning. How did we get here? This was the one I thought would work the least because of the drill bits, but I mean, it's here. Is it not? Look at it. It's ready to drill. It's already doing the drilling action. Yeah, dig away, my friend. Dig away. This thing is happy to be alive. I'm glad it's found peace. Let's see the babies. The babies' faces. They look like a 50-year-old uncle. Come, my friends. We must dig holes all over the city and not do anything with them for several months. I love the way that these babies are jiggling around. Look at them. Look at how quick they go. It's so strange that this one actually worked out kind of well. The face is still a bit but I mean, I can tell this is Excadrill. Maybe because I made it. Rapid spin, my friend. Rapid spin. Alright, who's going to be number 4? Ooh, Dragonite. I was hoping to do this one. This one seems fun. We're going to want a larger body for this one. A bit like that, and then have this go to the top for the head. Alright, good start. Dragonite has a very simple mouth, so I feel like... Okay, maybe not that. Like, almost like this. I wouldn't say that exactly fits. I wish it could go a little flatter. Because that just, that's Homer Simpson. Like, I guess in a way, this one is kind of perfect almost. Maybe make the head a little smaller. Oh, let's try it like that for now. Let's see where things go. Oh, I can make it wider. It looks slightly happier when I make it wider. Let's stick with that for now. Next, we gotta have the friendliest eyes possible. Oh yeah, those are Dragonite eyes. And we have very simple arms. They're not super long, but they're pretty short with 3 claws sticking out at the end. What's appropriate for that? I guess the badger claws? Okay, maybe that looks a bit weird. Maybe let's try and find some better hands. That has thumbs. I don't want thumbs. No, no, no. I want friendly hands, friendly fingers. Maybe if I get spikes instead, because the fingers aren't really cutting it. I can make it a little rounder like this, and I can shrink it down. And then I think that might look a lot more like the Dragonite we're expecting. Yeah, there we go. Good start, I think. Let's do the legs next, which I think are kind of just like this. I mean, not like this skinny, but just these legs, but large. And I think the 3-paw works quite well here. Yeah, there we go. And you got a nice horn on your head right here. And then you got huge bird wings. So, just want to make them large this way. It's really hard to get the angle right on these. Like, if it looked like that, is that somewhat close? Okay, maybe the wings are a little awkward. They do sort of need that in-between, which makes me think, in order to get that in-between, arms solve every situation that you have. Let's say we have arms going up this way, and from the end of them, we have these wings going outwards like this. Like if I do that, but then I also copy this, and I have it so it has wings on the inside as well. I don't know how this will look. So I kind of have it like that, and then these sort of flatten out a bit. So they look like that. I mean, it's not the worst thing. It kind of gives off what I want. Speaking about sets of wings, you also got your little demon wings back here, don't you? Don't think I forgot about those. And then we just got to deal with your tail, don't we? Which, surprise, back to arms. So the start of the tail's got to be pretty big, and then it's got to get all the way to there. That's pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, and you got a big gemstone at the end. Don't know where I'm going to get a big ball from, but we can try. I mean, if I did it like this, it kind of works. We'll see how it looks when we color. Oh yeah, and I can't forget you have some sort of mini wings on your shoulders here, but I'm sure we can get away with making them leaves instead. I think we might be onto coloring already. It's a fairly simple one, so... I mean, let's see how it comes out in coloring. We gotta make it orange first. I gotta find what the right shade of orange is. Maybe it's exactly this? Almost. Almost the right shade. It's too much like Homer Simpson still. Is there no in-between? Does it really go from red-orange to yellow-orange? Where's orange-orange? Where's the in-between? I don't want either of these colors. Is there an orange preset I can use? Nope. No orange. Alright, sorry Dragonite, you're stuck with this color, I guess. Let's get you a nice belly patch. Something to make beige, like this one. That's a little better. I say little very poorly, that is actually bad. And then maybe if I make these blue so the gem is blue. Oh yeah, there we go. At least we got the gem being something. The wings are gonna have to be stuck that color. Right, I guess, let's take it for a walk, maybe? I thought this was going to be a simple one, but instead we have been sabotaged. There are no thoughts going on. No thoughts. Maybe I could get away with making it a bit larger. Let's do that. I think it needs to be a little larger here. Maybe that's a bit too large. That might be a little bit better. Let's take a look. I mean, it makes its body look more correct, but it's still... it's still got the same issues. On the bright side, the wings are okay at best. Which is better than bad. Oh, so aerobatic. How are the babies? Yeah, their wings are all broken. I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do about that, Dragonite. No thoughts. Just pain. Suffering. Broken wings. Alright, Dragonite. Take your new wings for a flight. Alright, you didn't need to do that, though. Right, let's do one more for today. What do we got? Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. This is literally 5 guys. The burger place. I don't even know where I'm gonna start with this. This is so segmented, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really, really weird. I gotta start from a fresh palette. You are now a single cell organism, but soon you will be 5 people. You will be a team. First thing I gotta do, I gotta make the 2 guys that make the body, right? We got a big head and we got a small torso, so... Big head, small torso. This is where we begin. So what represents their eyes best? Because it's just a blue... These are our Falinks eyes. This is perfect. There we go. Let's break your spine a little bit. There we go. Oh, a nice bit of scoliosis. Before we continue, I want to get the other Phalinkses in. I guess let's do legs, and let's just make them wide guys. Like, could I get away with them being this? They won't go any further in, so I guess this is their position. They may look a little awkward, but trust me, they're happy. They love being there. And then we got the arms as well, which out here in their big ball like this. Or maybe this isn't the right approach. Maybe we need one with multiple joints. We have that, so it's a small segment. Then we have the ball from here. Like, if I do this, does that work? Like this, yes. There we go. Put that there. Let's do the same for the legs. There we go. Now it keeps its ball-like shape. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, this is looking like Falinks already. So for these ones, these Falinks are looking upside down. So we're going to want one here. That's like that. Then another one very similar. Like that. Hooray! Oh man, I might hate this thing. But at the same time, I might love it. Okay, what next? I guess we start with the horn decorations. Like, we have these. These are everywhere. So that's definitely going to stick around. We got one here that acts a bit like a... I don't know, like a sword? I guess that's a sword. Yeah, like that. There we go. Pop that in like that. There we go. That can be the red ridge at the top. That's a start. Let's get the shield before we run out of parts. Look at our complexity meter. It's already in the yellow, and we have barely started. So, how are we going to do the shield? Because it's a giant plate. I mean, we could try with this. Like, if I make it as large as I can. Like that. Let's just have that there. There we go. Ah, there's the side spikes as well. I keep forgetting about the side spikes. We have so many spikes. We're going to run... Oh, no, please don't. They're squirming. They don't want to be removed. Help them. There we go. Now we got all the spikes that we need. I'm trying to think what else we can do, but I think for the most part, that's it. Oh, yeah, and we just run out of complexity meter as well. I mean, let's color, I guess. This horrific, horrific creature. Well, at least we can do this. This is the color of Falinks. Yeah. We gotta use the red here. Hopefully that comes through on these spikes, right? Okay, good, it comes through on those. But we now have to deal with this. Like, we need the limbs to turn black, and then a little bit of the body as well. Does this change anything at all? No, that changed absolutely nothing. Can I do this? Will this change something? That changed a little bit, actually. I was gonna say that's not bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's along the right path, at least. Because the eyes are meant to be covered too, that's the thing. Maybe I need to add feet to it. It kind of kills them a little bit, doesn't it? But if I chose something like this, does it affect limbs? It does, but a little too much. Okay, yeah, that also doesn't really work out. And then this is going to be too subtle of a change, isn't it? If I say too subtle, that might actually, unironically, be the best option. But that covers the most. We just gotta pretend that the eyes are in those areas. So I think we might have to stick with that. This thing is an abomination, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm happy you exist as well. I love how stupid these feet are. Yeah, walk around, my friend. I love these so much. Oh, I can't... Do I not have a mouth? Oh, I need to give it a mouth still. Do I have enough energy for a mouth? I do. I can give you bug mandibles. If that's alright with you. You can be even more creature than you ever were before. Show us some dance moves. Ooh. Ooh. These guys know how to get it down. You okay there, sword guy? You feeling alright? You're jiggling around a lot. This is such an insane creature to look at. It's so friendly, yet so disturbing. But I genuinely think I've done as good of a job as I can. Okay, but we gotta see what the babies look like. Oh my god! Those eyes! Those faces! Oh my god! Oh. This is an overload. These creatures, oh, I love it so much. It's actually so cute. And oh my god, the slight offside of the eyes. Oh my god, this might be my favorite Spore creation ever. This is the peak of evolution. There is never going to be a Mega like this. This may have not been accurate, but I am so glad at how this has turned out. Look at that teamwork. They are a Megazord in the making. I could genuinely watch these guys all day. I love them so much. They're so stupid. Right, well, Mega Falinks, there's one thing you need to do. As the A survivor, you need to get ready for your training. Today's training, endurance. No, the babies! Uh-oh, Lysander fired the ultimate weapon in your Spore world, and these creatures can now show up. Download in the description. Be careful out there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.